out here. I don't know. Trying to get it in. But I wanted to bring y'all in, try to create some content. Keep y'all, what I'm saying, in tune with what I got going on. Got my babies up there. Sit down. I'm gonna just cast these out and go back up there and sit. Cry because I made her sit down. She's trying to turn around. But we out here in the water. We're getting deep. We're in the water. I could go out farther than this, but I got a jacket on. I mean, a coat and a jacket. And right now, to be honest, I don't feel like getting it wet. So I just cast that way. See what we get. Walking back to shore. So my bill is bent. You see that? See, I need new fishing gear. This is an ugly stick. Shakespeare ugly stick. Y'all put me in the game, coach. Let me know what y'all use. I'm trying to get some sponsors and stuff like that. You feel me? Gotta find a spot for it. I think that's a good spot. Oh, no, maybe not. Maybe that. You always test it. See if the fish hit, or when. I ain't gonna say if. When the fish hit, if it's big enough, then you sturdy enough that it won't take your whole pole and hold in place. Feel me? Get in a position. It's all about positioning. Y'all see the sailboat? It's all about positioning. Getting yourself in position, postured right. She done threw all this stuff out the car because the door open. My other baby over there asleep. It's just us, the two girls. Look at that nose, girl. Let me get that. All that. Thank you. You get a white rinse. Okay, don't judge me, alright? I'm just a dad trying to fish. And I'm in Florida. And I don't get to see salt water all the time. So I'm about to enjoy this. I think the wipes in the front. Yep. Shout out to Parents' Choice. Let me get it. Thank you. One more time. Thank you. High five. Boom. I love you. You daddy big girl? Yes. Alright. Back to what we was doing. Fishing. Fishing. So I don't know if y'all know, but this is considered high tide, where or it's becoming high tide. I'm not sure if it is all the way up because I ain't been here in a while. So like tide shifts. Sometimes the tide come in, sometimes the tide go out. Last night the tide was out, but now the water is coming in. But like say if it's a storm or something, the water can actually come. The water can actually come all the way up. Maybe I should pull this down so you can see what I'm talking about. So high tide comes in, low tide goes out. So that sandbar, that brown stuff y'all see right there, all that could be like this much water. Now it's like this much water. So it's the difference. That's the Trump Towers. I got a painting of these two bridges. This is called the Seabreeze and Mason Bridge, the twin bridges. And on each side of the bridge is twin towers as well. But those not Trumps. Those Trumps. So Trump, if you see this, my boy, you should donate like $1 million just so I can go fishing. What's up? Which brings me to my next point. I am in the process of raising $1 million so I could speak to youth, take them fishing, veterans fishing, people with disabilities fishing. But not only am I just trying to take them fishing, I'm also raffling off some artwork. And like my whole mission is to help like people that may be struggling with mental illness, disabilities, or maybe even people that never had the opportunity to fish. I want to be able to take them fishing, like give them like fishing rods and fishing gear and stuff like that. And I also want to like be able to travel around the world and speak to people and influence them in a positive way, like through my art and fishing. That's it. I mean words too, but like the words is more personable, so it's like nothing that's scripted. So every experience with me is a one-on-one experience that you'll be able to like cherish. You'll be able to appreciate it because it's authentic. It's not nothing that's man-made. And I feel like God got a purpose for everybody on this earth. And my purpose, I feel, is to inspire others to have hope. And this is my piece. This is what I do. I fish and I paint and I speak life into people, get them hope. Because it's not a lot of people out here that does that. And yeah, I feel like this world is really hurting right now because nobody has a clear direction of where they're trying to go. Well, I did pray and ask God to align me with the proper people to be able to do that. So if you see this for you, and I pray that you will be able to support me in any way. Not necessarily me, but God's mission with this life we live. When we look at the news, it's all bad. I barely see good news now. If I see good news, it's only for a second. But the bad news is repetitive. It's like, man, it's like everybody losing hope. And it's a lot of death. Like, man, I mean, I understand death is a part of life, but what if some of these deaths could have been prevented? What if I could have spoken to some of these children, these youth, or you even, or you put the youth that that you can't, converse with about certain situations? What if God allowed me to speak life into them and I could help change them into the person that you want them to be or a better version of themselves, whatever the case may be? You know what I'm saying? I could influence a lot of people to do a lot of great things, but it takes faith, it takes hard work, it takes determination, it takes finances, evidently, because a lot of the stuff that I want to do, I might not have the funds for right now. Like, honestly, I'm striving right now to make sure my bills are paid. You know what I'm saying? Make sure that I can take care of my children. Make sure that, like, necessities are taken care of. And my wife been doing it on her own for so long right now. To be honest, man, this disability and like the mental PTSD stuff that I've been dealing with, it's real. I don't judge nobody, but I want to give everybody a safe space to be able to, you know what I'm saying, express themselves with me. Because I got an ear to hear and I got time. So sometimes it's just best to just listen to people. Because everybody don't need a response, but sometimes people do need somebody to listen to them and to respond. But it's not a lot of people that are able to articulate, themselves in certain situations. This We Are Success is the platform for that. If that makes sense to you. We Are Success is the platform for people to show their skill, show their weaknesses, show where they started, where they trying to go, and the success afterwards. That's what We Are Success is. It's not about already being successful. It's about showing the process to be there so you could showcase it to others, help others out. That's what We Are Success is about. So if you see this, make sure you spread the word. I ain't gonna make this a long video. This just uh, a stepping stone towards what God has for us. In this new season, we're about to walk into a victorious balance because we've been walking unbalanced, imbalanced, and we We all been just trying to like find our way. But now it's time to stand firm. See these trees? They standing firm. They done been through hurricanes and all of that. Guess what? God got them rooted and grounded. And they by the water. So they root system is fed. They ain't gotta worry. We ain't gotta worry. And look, they surrounded by rocks. Some of these rocks, like when I lived here, 2013, 14, yeah, these rocks is here. None of them moved. They might have shifted a little, some of them maybe, but they still here, holding the bank up, holding the tarp up under it. Trees still here, didn't move. The water, it looked the same, but it's different. Like I said, sometimes the tide comes in, sometimes the tide goes out. And here in Florida, the tide goes in and out at least 2 times a day. You know what I'm saying? So, depending on the season and what's going on with the world and how God has things to move, hey, everything is always changing. That's why time exists. Because there's a starting point and there's a finish to the finite. But the infinite is God. And God never changes. We do. For now, anyway. But yeah, y'all. Just wanted to come on here and, reach out. So I would catch a fish while I was on here. But I'm going to save my battery. I appreciate y'all for tuning in. And y'all stay blessed by the best, like Myron Golden says. And I'm out. Bless.